Sup, nerds, and welcome back to Norland. We have a lot of drama happening right now, just in very soap opera kind of ways. First of all, Silamir, the old king, he's not doing great. He's old, he's senile, he's been bribed, and there's cruel jokes going, and also he's bald. He's not long for this world at this point, and the crown will be passing on to his daughter Thera, who, despite her fond affection with her father, she is yet unmarried and is desperate to find somebody. The real problem with that being, she seems to have fallen for her uncle, Vitorad, who returns the feelings, and this is something we're having to keep an eye out on. Vitorad's loyalty has collapsed thanks to the Bishop Tillis here bribing him a few times, and that's not the only way Tillis is getting involved. Tillis here has been trying to seduce Mita, the wife of the young Prince Aelion. So we have some real things going on, but right now, that's not what we're going to focus on. We're going to focus on some expansion. Now, the game is officially the update I'm playing on this game is officially in the public version now. We're no longer on the beta branch, which means we're less concerned about some things messing it up. Not that I really was in the first place. What is this cutthroat going to deal with the bandit? Hang on, what are you doing? You're just walking into his home. All right. Well, anyway, we have 80 people. Our dorms are full. I want to build some housing, and after a really good tip, I want to build a couple peasant houses as well. I'll explain why here in a moment, but first, two dormitories, two peasant houses is going to be the build. We also sort of need to move this lumber mill out of the way because it's going to get in the way of further expansion at this point. I might build down here, but it makes sense to me to build some residences over here, put a warehouse right here that the iron mine and the lumber mill can both feed into. So we're going to do that. Let's go ahead and get into construction, into some roads. Just build out this road a little further. There we go. And we're going to see how much money we actually have at this point. How much wood is the big thing. We have been low on wood for a while. Housing. Looks like we do have enough for a dormitory or two, so we'll start tossing some of those down. Am I fine putting them here? Yeah, because I can build lord houses up there to expand that out further. Perfect. So we'll put in a dormitory right there and one across the way from it. We'll put it right there for now. When we move this woodcutter's camp, we'll replace it. And then also just a couple of little peasant houses right here. In fact, where can I put you? Oh, this can go right here for now. Wonderful. And the reason why is with better housing, the peasants are more likely to become loyalists, and loyalists are great warriors. We do have a rat invasion coming, which is going to eat a lot of our food, and our backstock is going to fill up. So while we have a trader here, which I just realized we did, we're going to have Mita start dealing with the trader since Aelion is, well, in no state to talk to anybody anymore. Hopefully he moves on soon and lets the next generation handle things, but Mita will talk to the trader. We'll get the speed back up. We'll try to sell off our excess supplies, get what money we can from them before the shortage. And we do want all the rings we can get. We've got some new books. Anything I care about? I mean, the Hammer of Bandits is a pretty good one. Nectar, I don't want. Crossbows and axes would be good to have. Let's just grab them and see what I can do. I think this will work. We're paying mostly for the Taxton Warriors, but also the folks for grabbing some more rings, getting rid of at least some of our excess supplies. I really wish I could get rid of more, but oversaturating the market's only going to hurt us in the long run. Instead, we should hope that when the rat plague comes, yeah, the prices will go up. So in fact, That's when we want to sell things. I should just bring this to regular saturation. Now that I say that. Yeah, once that comes through, we'll be rolling in the money, honestly. I could probably even sell some moonshine. I'm gonna sell all of it, but like 80? There we go. Get a little bit more money. There is a dog merchant if we want to get another dog, and I mean we always want to get another dog, don't we? I mentioned before that if we could get a lord that was a good combatant, that would be a great replacement for Radover and a good match for Thera, and I think we might have found him. Um, Mervin here is really, really, he's a reckless city defender. Sure, he's lustful at Maka, but that can be good so long as he's fine. If we match him with Thera, I think that's the ideal. I think we need to grab him, and we don't have the rings for it. Oh no, but I want him so badly. And Silomir can't get the rings right now. He's not going to win anything. Mm. That is a shame. That is a shame. I just need to keep an eye out for him coming back. He's 18 too, so perfect age. Oh, we do have a wave of ragged ones attacking. Let's go ahead and put together that army. There is going to lead. We're going to bring in Plamena the Knight and Aelion as well. They're just great combatants. I love having around. We're all good on weapons. Yeah, I'm not going to bother with arrows against ragged ones. We'll just charge in and stab them. Wish we had more armor. Wish we had more shields. We're working on that. So let's go ahead and go. Let everyone gather up. Here we go. It's 16 of, or it's 12 of them versus 12 of us. They have hope, determination, grit, and daggers. We have actual equipment. Let's see how this plays out. Turns out you can't just do anything if you only believe. Turns out that's not the way any of this works. All right, and we're done. Oh, no, we're not. No, we're not. No, we're not. Just brought them right back to it. They're all still holding their weapons. They did take off their armor for the most part, but I think it'll be okay. There we go. Now we're done. Was just a little too enthusiastic there. We did get a lot of prisoners. We did lose somebody in battle. Unfortunate. Oh no, that was one of them. Yeah, I think overall that was a success. Now we do have a crime problem in the city. We have 7 vagabonds, 5 cutthroats. We need to really get up on that, and that's going to be part of what we're hoping to do with making more loyalists and such. Uh, yeah, Ugrad Consequences of War. Oh, Ugrad, we're going to get some more Varn refugees, and wood is going to sell at double the price for 3 days. Not too bad. We do really need to start getting some of these buildings built, though. Hey, King reach his ambitions? Great job, Silomir. You had 2 pretty massive ambitions here, if I remember right. You had first it was getting rich, and second was growing to a certain size, and you've hit both of them? You had a good reign, man. You really did. I'm proud of you. Vitora just gave a bunch of rings to Thera, I think. Yeah, very nice. So Vitora is completely being puffed about. Oh, she's playing him like a fiddle. Smart girl indeed. Like to see it. Yeah, she doesn't like him much at all. Okay, good. More forest bandits. We'll deal with that soon. Did just see marauders coming nearby. I'll have to keep an eye on that. But before any of that, I'm also going to need a second prison ward, aren't I? We have too many. It's just bad. Did Silumir just die? Oh, Slavosiel just died. Yeah, our old neighbor Slavosiel was another good friend over here in Ugrad. It's probably this army coming from or passing by Silverkeep right now that did that. We really need to prepare ourselves for the marauders coming. It's a shame. Radomil here, I would love to turn him into like another knight or something along those lines. He is Who is he? I believe his parent was Radover. Is there a way to see that? No. His parent was Silumir. This is Silumir, Emila's third kid. He's probably going to go and become either a knight or a bishop. Just hit third kid problems. We'll figure it out. Or rat invasion started as the drama just explodes around Mita. Tillis hates Mita for the rejection. Mita hates Yumila uh, because she hates how many rings Yumila has. Yumila does have quite a few, 24 rings. So what you get for being smart. We'll figure out a way to gift some things around. Make sure that's fixed. Maybe I can just have Yumila give me to some rings. I think Aelion actually really wants some rings. Is there just like a gift here? No. Hmm. Well, they'll pass around. But the rat invasion means that our food crops are going to start to go down. Something to keep an eye on. We'll keep eating things as we can and keep things going. We did start work on these buildings. We are being sort of held back by the fact that our wood got used in fields. The unholy horde is over here on the other side of the lake now. They are spreading. I think Kina might be next. Not great. Not great at all. And Aelion, we can't even give rings yet because his dad is a little crazy. What's her new obsession? She wants a reward as well. I wish I could give some rewards. Oh, Merwin's back. We have another trader. I might be able to get enough rings to get Merwin hired today. Can't have Mita do the deal though, because well, I think she's giving birth. Went ahead and sold all the hops and rye I could before the price started collapsing at the snooper price. I shouldn't have sold anything yesterday. I don't know why I did. It's fine. We got the rings in, we're paying our tax off, and we're getting a little bit of money. I'm not gonna grab any more books at this point. We're just going to call that good. Hopefully with 13, we're able to hire Merwin. Is anybody able to do it for that price? No. It would have to have been Mita, and she's a little busy. Little busy if we go take a look at her. There we go. Couple peasant houses. We immediately had some residents move in. We'll wait until they become loyalists. When they do, we'll draft them up into the army. And that's going to help deal with some of our unemployment problem as well, which is going to be a very critical thing. What's Aelion doing? Why has he got that hourglass over his head? He's just waiting for someone. He really wants some rings. Maybe, isn't he relatively smart? Doesn't have the rings to gamble with. Ratra just joined the kingdom. She's 19. Probably honestly make a pretty good match with Radomil here, but I mean most he can do is can't even seduce her, but she's around now. If we take a look at her. Well, Radomil can try to seduce her. But yeah. See what we can do to bring life a little better. If we instill a few bastards around in some foreign states, that gives us a more legitimate claim, right? So Radomil is going to keep busy the way young nobles who have way too much time on their hands and not a lot to do because they've been shut out of the family do. It's exactly that. And in the meantime, really just need to get these storms built, and then we need to get more jobs. I'd like to expand out the alchemy lab. We need more wood. Can I build another? I'm just going to build the woodcutter's log right now. Or woodcutter's camp right now if I can. Lumber mill takes 24 wood to build. And the third generation has been born. Nefertut, the son of Aelion. Immediately going to church. Well, that's fine. It's a reckless and envious Varn. We'll get you educated in, let's do warfare under Thera? Yeah, let's teach you under Thera. I think that's fair. We'll get you more general skills, but we want to make sure that the next generation has a good warrior. Can turn him into a knight, if nothing else. And Radomil and Ratra have had a very, very, very good date, it seems. I think it's time to deal with this bandit camp. They've been sort of sitting down there, just chilling out for too long. We're going to go ahead and send their squad out there. I sure wish I could add Radmeal into this, get him some practical experience. It's not the point we're at. We'll go with everything we've got. We're going to bring Aelion as well, and Plamena as well, and just send this squad out. We have so many prisoners and so many people, I need to figure out something to do with them. Alright, now, what is Silumir going to try to do in the end of his life? I think he's going to try to become a conqueror. I think with all the people we have, all the prisoners, the fact that we're working on getting some loyalists in place here soon, they should be increasing pretty quickly there. That might be a thing that we see happen. I have so many people and I just need something for them to do is frankly what it boils down to. But how are our work orders looking? This is something I wanted to see. Let's do until we have 10 maces, do until we have 10 spears. Yeah, do until 10 swords and heavy armor. Keep these operating, functioning fully, and just keep this going. More crossbows, do until 10. Paper, do until 20, since it takes 2 of each. All right, we have a lot that we're going to have to keep doing, and we need wood. For almost everything we're doing at this point, we need to start getting some wood. Bandits are starting to come with more gear. That's some real weapons, and I don't see any armor yet, but that's concerning enough that I'm gonna definitely want to make sure that we're being a little better equipped when we go to do this. They don't have a ton of. They've got 2 archers. Yeah, we just have to charge in. Target archers. Go on in. They may have weapons. They don't exactly have a lot of training. 6 more prisoners. We might have to sell some things. Well, Aelion's very mad about not having any rings and is about to go rob someone's house to get some. I'm curious to watch him do this. For now, he seems to be reading. But we'll keep an eye on him. Built another lumber mill out here deep in the forest. We're going to make sure this gets upgraded quickly. Yeah. We might have a Caden versus Varn riot in our culture, which is a thing. Wow. And Vosna is forcing neutrality. Oh, and Silumir is on his own deathbed now. Alright. Alright, honestly, that's good. It's time for the torch to pass on, and we can start fixing some of these other issues. The riot's less good. But if we have to quell a riot, we have to quell a riot. Thera is an incredible teacher. Nefertut here has already reached her level in combat. We're going to have them learn, what, philosophy next? Yeah, might as well. Well, rhetoric? What can we learn? Let's do rhetoric. Let's do some of the easy ones. This one really loves manners anyway, so get that up as much as possible under Emila. And maybe have me to teach some of the fine points later on, but wow! Racha's leaving. She's had a couple great dates. Had a good time here, I think. Really fell for Radomil, who, I might have to send him out and marry him off elsewhere. Once Silamir's dead, we can really see some things happening. Taking a look here at old doddering King Silamir as people celebrate the city he built. And of his life's coming. He and his two brothers really just turned this place from a little empty place to a paradise. We've got escaping prisoners. That's to be expected right now. We're still trying so hard to bring in enough wood and everything. It's been a struggle making sure that's working. Though we do have 88 now, so hopefully some of these buildings are going to start actually getting built here soon. Turn now is demanding our vassalage. Uh, ooh, okay, hang on. It wants us to contribute to security with funds. Now, normally I would say no, but then I took a look at his army here. 9,000 gold worth of equipment, 31 people, average combat skill of 13. It, maybe being a vassal isn't the worst idea at this current moment. Because we can't respond to that. I think for now we have to agree. I hate doing it, but we'll send Vitoret out there. No, Vitoret's too valuable in terms of his time. We'll send Thera out there to bend the knee and agree to the vassalage. I would rather have a suzerain than be wiped out, frankly. A war with somebody I can't fight a war with is a war that's going to cost a lot more than a short-term vassalage, especially since we're getting strong. It's not too long until we'll be able to push back against all this. It's just right now. Right now it's kind of bad. Ugh, I don't like it though. I don't like it one bit, and I'm hoping that with this next lumber mill we'll be able to get everything working. I don't understand how the dorms haven't been built yet. What are our builders even doing? House Elite has just crumbled. The unholy horde is moving fast up there and down here. The distance from them to us is so small. I mean, the nice thing about having just declared a vassalage is we should be getting protection, right? That should be a thing. Nice thing about this rat plague, since it's not affecting our production value, just our storage value, and we know we were making more food than we were eating, we can sell off a lot and make some good money here. Going to grab as many rings as possible and still make 540. I mean, can I sell prisoners as well? Maybe I should. What's this? Combat skills, we're gonna keep you. That seems to be as much as we can do right now. I don't know if this is going to mess us up for selling barns. Let's find out. No, I'm not seeing anything. Should I have been selling prisoners this whole time? Well, that's a lot of money I just earned, and that'll open up some more jobs for our actual people. Cool. Aelion is planning a murder. Who's he planning to murder? Who does he hate? His sister. No, come on, dude. It's because we're in a succession crisis. Glad I sent Thera away. We'll send her back out immediately when she comes back, because I'm not going to let that happen. We have accepted the vassalage. Market value for all of our goods has increased, and we are now unfortunately sovereign of, or vassal to Rataboy. Don't love it. but here we are. The unholy horde is right here. I mean, it's right there. Oh my god, 124 soldiers. Doesn't look like they had much, and then I looked over here, 100 or 14,880 armor. We need more. We need more defenses. Vosna has decided they are at war with me now. What would Doberdor think? Huh? Huh? But it means that we desperately do need to get this military situation resolved. We also need these stupid dorms built. What is going on here? Why isn't that happening? I think it's just our wood is being used for other purposes. There we go. There we go. One down. That will help with homelessness a bit. Trying to get upgrades going in all these places as well. Just the wood need is so wild. Farms are depleting. Okay. Marauders are approaching. Rataboy would like that. Would like that help. I'm gonna let them hit him. I want to let them hit him completely. Oh, wait. I think Silumir died. New heir to the crown is Aelion. Thera has gained a personality trait of premature graying. That's unfortunate. But here's where we are. That does seem to run in the family. I think Vitorad had it as well. Also, maybe some stress from the death of her father. I think, though, it's time to find a husband for her next warrior that comes through. But yeah, Silumir has passed on. Very incredible life on his part. Very successful kingdom. I think the first thing we do as Odysseus is, I think we're going to have Vitorad marry Eumela. I want him to not have that be an issue anymore. I would like her to be married as well so that they don't have as many problems with giving rings to peasants for services. And in the meantime, we're going to have a sermon going, and the king will be remembered. Now, what does Thera want? She wants to become strong. She's going to be the conqueror. I think the hatred between her and Aelion should fade pretty quickly now that this is done with. It was just a result of the struggle for the crown. He got 30 rings out of the process too. Like, he's doing okay. Emila and Vitora hate each other. They might not be able to get married. No, they got engaged, but immediately start hating each other. That seems right. That seems right. We're not going to assist up there, as I said. We're going to let the Marauders weaken them and try to become stronger ourselves in the meantime. One of the things I wanted to figure out was what we were going to do here with Radomil. Now that we have an official monarch again, we can send him off. He's a fanatic puppet. We can go ahead and I think maybe... How's his skill in combat? Not great. He's a teacher. He's intelligent. I think he's going to make a fantastic priest. Third son things. And I was just informed that our prices on meat, flour, and rutabaga were all too low. We're having speculation happen. We're going to fix that. I think our wages are okay. Might have to tick them up, but right now people are able to buy moonshine and rutabaga and save up every day to be able to buy beer or flour, and I think that's the ideal. I think because Silumir's dead, the war that was with Vosna has ended. Are we still considered? Yeah, Ternau is still considered our sovereign for now, but we're about to have Zoroyub plunder Vosna here, and we could help them and get Tonnet here on our side. They don't like me though. I mean, do I really care if they get attacked? Maybe not. Maybe just keep being selfish and focus on our own strength for a bit. Yeah, Vazna immediately became our enemy again. We're sending Vitorad up to Ugrad to give them a gift to try to bring them more to our side. It's going to be 10 of the fancy ale, the flavorful ale. With that, um, we're going to try to have Thera just talk to them and get on their good side. I guess with that open slot, I could have brought her brother in to be a lord, but I really want to save that for a potential husband for her. Now we have a good relationship. How much do we? We need some paper to be able to sell. Yeah, okay. We're gonna keep making paper. It's it's tough because it takes so much wood, but 5 paper would be fantastic. Make a trade route and get some more wood from them. We'll assign this one to have meet as the manager. Oh, what about all those buildings that oh no, Vittora's still managing them. Okay, Silmir wasn't managing that many. By the end, I think I'd taken him off because of his state of mind. And here we go. Though it's going to be hard to see, Aelion is upset that Thera has the throne. Thera's response is going to be to try to defend herself, and we have a duel going between the two of them. Should be very close. Thera got the first hit, so that might be enough to swing this one way or the other. No, she just took a bad hit. Oh, ho, ho. Did Aelion just lose a limb? She did not, but he's in shock, and the throne's been defended. That should solve things between them. His desire for revenge is fulfilled. She's proven herself queen. I think that's a great place to end this episode. Thank you everyone for watching, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.